If you are not watching us on YouTube, today is the day that I beg you to come over to YouTube to watch the first karaoke episode of the Snack Show.
I really just had a Mariah Carey moment on this mic.
Welcome to the Snack Show with Jami Fallon.
We're just a couple gals snacking our way through life and talking about it.
This is your first time in a podcast studio?
I just laid the snack down is what I'm saying. Jami, why in the HE double pretzel sticks did we start a podcast?
That's a great question that I don't remember the answer to.
Hey, snackers. What am I doing?
I don't know. You've got like a cow chud situation. Cow cud chud. Wow.
Cud.
Wow.
It's cud.
Wow. Eject. We're over. This was such a great episode. See you guys next week.
I was trying to give you a sneak peek into our episode today because we are talking
Chewing gum.
Not
Chewing gum.
Chewing gum.
And not just gum snacks. I got really nervous
Yes.
and I was trying to read your mind. I was doing an improv of what were you going to say so that we finally were in sync for this.
Chewing gum, you guys. I'm just going to put it out there. If the number one thing that brings people together is snacks, I think the number two thing that brings people together is gum.
That's a bold statement. I am
think-
probably going to disagree.
I think we all have opinions on gum just like we do on snacks, and most people eat it.
Okay. I hear those facts.
You hear that? You hear that?
This also falls into our life motto. Anything can be a snack if you believe in it.
True.
Or try hard enough.
But not anything can be gum if you try hard enough.
True.
Because gum, it's got to be that chewy,
Wow, yeah.
breaking down sort of texture, you know?
Yeah.
You know?
Okay, pod historian. Speaking of, do you have a
Yes.
history of gum?
Ooh, do I have history for you?
Okay.
I gotta thank our friends over at history.com, which y'all thank gosh for history.com and the History Channel. Am I right? You're a big fan of the History
I
Channel.
love history
I know.
so
I know.
much.
So they have a great article all about gum. And let me just tell you a couple of facts. So gum first came on the scene when Northern Europeans were chewing something called birch bark tar.
Yeah.
So
I read
maybe
the
not-
same thing. Like,
Yeah, maybe not the present day chewing gum, but that's kind of the first type of gum. Quote
so
unquote.
gum comes from trees.
Gum comes from trees. And so ancient Mayans also chewed a substance called Chicle from a sapodilla tree.
Bless you.
And they would do that to curb hunger.
I mean, sometimes I chew gum to curb hunger,
Right?
so
Right?
we're all just the same people.
Also, indigenous folks were chewing something from a spruce tree called resin. And so that's actually kind of where the current day gum took off because in 1840, John Curtis took that idea and created the first commercial gum factory by boiling this resin, making it into strips, and then coating it in cornstarch so it wouldn't stick together.
What year did you say?
1840.
Okay.
So that kind of started this whole like, oh, chewing gum might be something interesting. Turns out, though, this resin doesn't taste great and it's a little brittle. So people started to pivot from this resin to paraffin wax, which this is kind of scary, but paraffin wax made out of petroleum and oil.
Wait, so we're chewing wax?
Yeah.
Oh, yikes.
We're chewing a little bit of wax.
Yikes, everybody. Yikes.
So around the same time, 1840s, 1850s, another guy came along. His name is Thomas Adams. He got his hand on some of this chicle that I talked about earlier that the ancient Mayans were chewing on. He got it from, I think, Mexico, and he created a chewing gum that is now imported into the United States from Mexico. And I think, this is not a fact, but I think that's where the name Chiclets come from, is Chicle.
Oh.
Not the same guy who created Chiclets, but I think he uses Chicle.
It's a nod to the
It's
ingredient.
a nod to the ingredient.
Wow, interesting.
So let me do one more little quick history fact. You know Wrigley,
yes.
old William Wrigley Jr.
Mm-hmm.
So he was the one that kind of came on the scene during this robust growth of chewing gum fandom. So in 1891, well, he first started selling soap products. In addition to his soap products, he would put in a little freebie of baking powder. And he realized baking powder was actually selling better than the soap, or people were more interested in the baking powder than the soap. So he was like, oh, I'm going to pivot and start selling baking powder because that's what people want. So when he was selling baking powder, he decided that his freebie product for the baking powder would be chewing gum. And the same thing happened. Chewing gum started becoming more popular than the baking powder. So he decided, hey, I'm moving into the chewing gum business. And the first two gum brands that he launched in 1893, can you guess them?
Wrigley and Juicy Fruit.
Yeah, Wrigley Juicy Fruit and Wrigley what?
Spearmint.
Yes. So those are the first two to come out.
Man, those are two of my favorites.
I know.
So I'm really at the OG of it all.
So that's my little history of the day. Obviously, you can read more at history.com. But Jami, let's dive right in.
Can we just, okay, you're talking about this history, but can we just talk about why do people love gum so much?
I think it's just something to do with your mouth. Like, you know, like your hands when like you're doing stuff, you kind of like to like fiddle with your hands. I think it's just like something to do like while you're multitasking doing other things.
Because the thing that I think about when I think of gum is kids. Kids love gum. I don't know a kid that doesn't want gum, isn't negotiating gum, isn't trying to get gum. Wants a gum ball. And so it's such a like psychology thing as to why we love gum so much.
I think personally for me, and I think kiddos would agree with me, it's the blowing bubbles part that I really like.
Most kids I know don't know how to blow bubbles though.
But like the season of learning how to blow a bubble is always so fascinating. Which, another history piece, this is coming off the top of my head, so I'm not looking at a paper, so I hope I get this right. Original gum, you couldn't blow bubbles. It wasn't made for blowing bubbles. But someone else said, hey, I wish this gum was able to blow bubbles. So he created some sort of recipe where it was able to do that. Guess who it was?
Mr. Hubba Bubba.
Close. Mr. Double Bubble.
Oh.
So he was the first original bubble blowing chewing gum.
Okay.
Which, before I even did that history, was on my list. So there you go. Okay, I just made a list of some of my favorites, starting from my younger years, now maturing to my older years. Jami, how did you do it?
As I looked on the internet and remembered, I love this.
Oh, perfect.
So it's just a real haphazard list I've got going on here. But here's what I also have to say.
Yeah.
You were just talking about how Wrigley, one of the OGs, as I was doing some research, did I see that someone's selling Wrigley spearmint gum and juicy fruit from World War II on eBay? Does somebody actually want gum from the 1940s?
They must want the like packaging, not the actual
guess.
gum.
I don't know, but that was a real weird turn of events as I prepared for this episode.
How much was it?
I have no idea. I just was like, eBay, and then I kept scrolling.
Sure.
I'm sure I could find it again.
Before we dive in, I do have a question for you.
Okay.
How much of a gum chewer are you?
Younger years, a lot.
Okay.
I do suffer from the TMJ from time to time, so I don't chew much gum anymore.
Sure.
I did when we got gum in a box, an opening once, and we tried it. That when you were teaching everyone to blow a bubble, but yeah, I don't chew much gum. I love gum, but honestly, it's just the consequences are not worth the adventure.
Sure. I'll say I'm a huge bubblegum fan, but I'm mostly sticking just to the mint. It's like the post-lunch dinner kind of palate cleanser.
Yeah.
And I also love blowing bubbles, so that is always fun.
Yeah.
Okay, let's dive in.
Okay.
May I start, ma'am?
Yes, please do.
Okay, so I mentioned this before in our throwback episode of snacks, or episode about throwback snacks. Fruit stripe gum.
Oh.
Also known as zebra gum.
Yep, that's on my list.
I thought it was named zebra gum, and when I was doing some research to see it was still available, I realized it's actually called fruit stripe, and as a kid, I never knew that. So learning something new every day. You all, if you're wondering where you can find this, look into my eyes when I tell you this. Ace Hardware.
What?
Yes. They sell
Ace
it at
is a place with the helpful hardware, folks.
See, I told you, music podcast. We started. Yeah, so if you're interested, head over to your friendly hardware store.
Okay. I mean, pick up a few nails, some plywood, some fruit stripes.
It's true. I will tell a quick story. I remember vividly in my dad's office when I was a kid, sitting on the ground.
Also, for those listening, what did your dad do?
He's a dentist.
Okay.
Well, he was. Not.
Yeah. He was a dentist.
Yes.
So you're in a dentist office.
No. Sorry, in his home office.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not his dental office. I was watching TV and I had a packet of fruit stripe gum. I would chew one, chew it up, get all the flavoring. When it got dull, I'd take it out. I'd put in another piece, chew. I think I went through the whole pack in one sitting. My mom found out. Big trouble, Fallon. Big trouble. You cannot be
fruit
doing that.
stripe, I feel like if we were to really make a graph, we could make a graph of gum of like flavor is, from the bottom to the top, and then from the left to the right is how long that flavor lasts.
Sure.
So a lot of them are big flavor, short amount of time.
Sure.
Some of them are short flavor for a much longer.
Sure.
And I feel like fruit stripe's a big flavor, small amount of time.
Really high peak there at the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay, what's next on your list?
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just going to start with the weirdest one that I kind of forgot, and it was just really in the deep recesses of my brain.
Okay.
Ouch.
Yes, ouch, bubble gum, of course.
And the gum looked like little Band-Aids, and it looked like the whole little tin that your Band-Aids would be in as a kid. So it was like, is this Band-Aids or is this gum?
I'm remembering my favorite was the bright green color because it was watermelon.
Oh, yeah. I also realized I feel like gum really catapulted the watermelon flavor into the zeitgeist. Every brand has a watermelon flavor of gum.
Sure.
And I wonder why that is.
Yeah. Okay.
Because it tastes nothing like an actual watermelon.
No. Isn't that funny? The watermelon flavor, we all know what it is, but it's not actually watermelon.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But it's delicious.
Okay, this is my more mature years when I was like, okay, I've done all the sugars. I want something a little more mature. Also, this flavor, there's a scent to it that reminds me of my mom, and so I always wanted to chew the gum because it was her favorite. Big Red.
Oh,
remember kind of the jumble with a Big Red because it was really kind of spicy for our little adolescent tongues.
Big Red had a good commercial. I'm trying to let that little jingle race to the top because I can't think what it is. That's so interesting. That wasn't on my list, but man, I love Big Red.
That's one I would like to go back to.
That one's spicy for you.
I know, but it feels just like, for some reason, I equate it to a very mature gum, is Big Red.
My dad went through a cinnamon phase. He had like Atomic Fireballs and Big Red, and so that kind of feels similar in that era for me.
I remember Big Red, the beginning is super spicy, but you do get to a point where it's like perfect, where the spice is gone, but that cinnamon flavor is still there before it gets too hard. That's probably 5 minutes of your experience, but woo, worth it. Worth it. Okay, Jamie, what's next on your list?
Okay, we've already talked about this one, but if we're talking about things that make us think of our parents, mine is juicy fruit.
Oh, yes.
My mom loved having, I think both my parents actually loved having juicy fruit around. I don't know what that flavor is.
I don't know either.
But I know what it is. But I couldn't identify it in another place.
Right. It's like a white-yellow kind of cream.
But it's not super sweet. It's not minty. I can't quite tell you what it is.
It really is a juicy fruit, but
yeah.
So beyond that, we don't know.
It's juicy and it's fruit. That's all I have.
Okay, you asked for a jingle, and I have one for you.
Okay.
Do you remember Wrigley's Double Mint?
Yes.
Gum?
Double fresh something doesn't.
I got you. Are you ready?
Yes.
Double your sentiment, your merriment, double your moment of fun.
Wow.
Double your delightment for the right mint, refreshment. It's the only one. Double your pleasure, double your fun. That's the statement of the great mint and Double Mint gum.
If you are not watching us on YouTube, today is the day that I beg you to come over to YouTube to watch the first karaoke episode of the Snack Show.
I really just had a Mariah Carey moment on this mic.
I mean, you went top to bottom on that thing, word for word. And what it's making me think of is we've already listed two gums where their songs.
Yeah.
Gum had a real big jingle phase.
They really did. And that one, shout out to my friend Ashley, her and I in middle school just had that song memorized top to bottom, which is why I was able to perform now 20 years later.
Buried into the grains of your brain. Wow. Is that the commercial with the twins?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Always the twins.
Yeah.
Again, Double Mint. What is it? I don't know.
It's
we all
mint
know the
that's
flavor,
doubled.
but we don't really know.
Yeah.
Wild.
Wow.
Okay, are you still recovering from that
I
performance?
am. I might need a moment of silence just to pull it together.
I get it. Okay, what's next on your list?
Okay, we're moving into I'm calling it I don't even know what, but it's like it's your childhood.
Yeah, sure.
Bubble yum.
Right.
There's a few of these.
Yes.
And I went through the different flavors.
Yeah, let's
so
talk
bubble
about
yum, cotton candy,
of course,
watermelon.
Which tell the folks how we had the cotton candy.
We did have cotton candy.
Tell them what we had to do though.
Blow a bubble?
No, we had to throw it away. Remember?
Oh, afterwards. Yes. Gum, please stop putting food coloring dye in your products because I would love to eat them, but I don't want to have that lingering in my cheeks for a long period of time.
Yep.
Okay. Cotton candy, watermelon, original.
Ooh.
And then I saw this one and I kind of feel like I maybe had it. It looked familiar. Jolly Rancher blue raspberry.
Oh, I don't remember that
gum.
one.
That was my favorite Jolly Rancher.
Okay.
I mean, none of these are great if you want to have teeth and a mouth that look normal,
Sure.
but it's a great experience.
It's true. It's true. Gosh.
And that's where the bubble training really started for me, was bubble yum.
Yeah, same.
Fallon, I think I have now officially become an influencer because I need to tell you about my new favorite bag.
Ooh, I am ready to be influenced. Tell me more.
Okay, so we've talked about Simple Modern before, but it is the getaway bag. I got the purple, so cute, but it is water resistant and it has a flat bottom. So it's my go-to bag for the pool, my disgusting gross gym clothes, and even could be great for a picnic date. I'm just saying, gentlemen, call me.
I love it. Okay, it's funny that you say picnic. Also, can I come on a date with you?
Yes,
Okay,
let's
great.
do a picnic date.
Well, I'm going to bring my new favorite bag, the Blakely lunch bag from Simple Modern. I got it in this really cute urbanite color, and I'm just telling you, I have never loved carrying around my food more.
Okay, so also we could put our smaller snacks in the Ellie snack bag, which has Disney designs.
It is so true.
I want to get the frozen ones.
Okay, frozen for you. Okay, snackers, join us, please. Shop at simplemodern.com/snack show. And by sharing your email, you'll get a unique discount code just for you, or you can bundle and save for back to school items.
So that is www.simplemodern.com/snack show. Hey snackers, do you have a small business or do you know someone who's looking to advertise for podcasts?
We would love to partner with you on the Snack Show. Visit the link in our show notes or the link in our Instagram bio to learn more. Okay, next on my list, a little smaller than your Bubble Young, but just as festive, Chiclet. I mentioned it before.
I have a
Little yellow packet.
I have a hot take.
Ooh.
I don't like the gum with a hard outside.
Oh, then you really don't like Chiclets.
No, I do not.
No.
I just feel like it's kind of a waste because if I just wanted to chew a hard candy, I'd chew a hard candy. And then when you chew a Chiclet, there's just so little gum left inside.
Well, that is true. That's why you got to get a lot of those little Chiclets.
I guess, yeah.
You
So
really
those crunchy gums, I'm out. I'm out on crunchy gum.
Chiclets reminds me of like family-owned restaurants. I
Yes.
feel like you always got Chiclets in like those candy, dispensers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree.
Okay, what is next on your list? If
Okay,
it's not
well,
Chiclet.
Bubble Yum's cousin,
Okay.
Bubblicious.
Oh, right. All right. Okay, give me some Bubblicious.
Orange.
Okay.
They had a bunch of sour flavors like sour cherry, sour maybe watermelon.
Mhm.
They also just had regular watermelon.
Mm-hmm.
Raspberry.
Sure.
Grape gum feels
Oh,
very like
I remember that one.
hard negotiations at recess.
Mhm.
Like, I'll trade you this or this. I just feel like grape
Sure.
gum fits there. And then Bubblicious did some different flavors in other countries. And I found in Japan they had Coca-Cola flavored.
Really?
And I would have loved to have tried that.
I'm surprised you didn't pick that up on your travels.
I don't know that it's a current. I think it might have been like a long
gotcha.
time. The packaging did not look current.
Gotcha.
Looked a little nostalgic.
Okay. Very good. Are you Team Bubble Yum or Team Bubblicious?
I think I'm Team Bubble Yum.
Same.
But if you ask me why, I don't know that I could tell you.
Right.
That is what comes to mind first.
Sure. Okay.
They probably had a better jingle,
probably.
but it's not in my brain.
Okay. Next on my list. Are you ready for this one?
Yeah.
I think you're going to be excited. Bazooka bubblegum.
Oh.
Oh, I used to be a huge Bazooka bubblegum fan. Huge. Because we would get them at the softball, baseball games at the concession stand. And I just loved the little like square red and blue striped gum. I just loved it.
Yeah. That feels very concession standy.
I don't know why though. Do you remember the shape of it? It was almost like a small rectangle, but the two edges on the side were kind of higher than the middle. Do you remember this?
I don't.
I always remember thinking, why is Bazooka shaped like that?
I have no idea.
Here, let me
Okay, pull it up for me.
pull it up and so you can see. Well, now it's only showing.
Just going to show the casing. I wonder
Here,
if that's
here.
just the shape that it plopped out.
See, there's like lines and like the.
But isn't that exactly what Bubble Yum shaped like?
It's not showing you the side angle, but it's like for some reason the two edges were always just a little higher.
That must have been that Bazooka machine at the factory.
Must have been. Also, what I'm remembering, y'all, the Bazooka Joe comics.
Uh-huh.
I totally forgot about those.
You get yourself a little comic strip with your gum.
Mm-hmm. I love that so much. What an idea. What an idea. Okay, Jamie, what's next on your list?
Okay, last in the cousins of gums.
Okay.
Of Bubble Yum and Bubblicious, Hubba Bubba.
Sure.
They had other weird, like not weird, but unique flavors.
Uh-huh.
Like I found one that does not exist anymore that was hot cocoa flavored.
Ew.
And
I
think I'm into trying it.
Oh no. I can't. Okay, I already mentioned this one before, but Double Bubble still hanging around in your Halloween baskets. Am I right? That's really only where I see them anymore is Halloween baskets.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you see them in other places?
I don't know that I've seen it in a Halloween basket either, but.
What? Well, that's the only time I've seen them.
Huh.
Like in the mixed bags, there's always Double Bubble in there.
Huh. I never buy those. I just go straight for the Reese's. I guess
Sure.
I miss out on anything.
Sure. Fair,
just
fair.
a elitist.
Sure. Okay.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Okay. My next one, this is where I'm getting into my adult era. This is a current gum I would currently buy.
Okay.
Orbit.
Sure. Okay.
But
let's talk Orbit.
Winter mint only.
Wait. Okay. Winter mint?
Give me that light blue package or give me nothing.
Okay. I'm going to come back at you. Original is my first favorite of Orbit. Just the dark blue color.
Okay.
And then how did you forget about sweet mint? You can't do sweet mint?
Winter mint or nothing.
What?
It is light blue only for your girl Jamie over here.
See, I think Sweet Mint is whoever invented
that
that.
feels like
really
a really
had
cute
something.
nickname. Hey, Sweet Mint.
Hey, Sweet Mint. I just did a little wink on the camera if you weren't looking.
Again, I urge you. This is the episode
Run.
for Fallon.
Yes.
So please watch on YouTube.
Very good. Orbit. I was hoping that you would bring that up. And let's give a nod. That is some great marketing on their commercials.
Mm-hmm.
Where they're like, let's clean it up after someone says something funny.
bad.
Yeah.
It's very smart.
Funny. Very funny. Okay, I'm going to do one last kid one before I move into the adult age.
Okay.
Remember Skittles bubble gum for a hot second?
No.
Yes, Skittles made bubble gum, y'all.
Was it all the Skittles flavors?
Mm-hmm. And it came in like a little red tin that was longer. And you shook them out, and they were still the size of Skittles, but it was gum.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember the flavor of it. I don't think it was quite my first choice, but it did happen, so I wanted to acknowledge that was a gum in the yesteryear.
I feel sad I missed out on that.
I know. I'm sad you did too.
Okay, my next one is bubble tape.
Sure.
Where it was like in the little plastic round, and then you just got gum and more gum. It was a fruit by the foot, but in gum.
It really was. It seemed to go way too fast, though.
It did. But it just felt like I was getting more bang for my buck, so I'd always ask for that.
Sure. Okay, I'm going to do... I said my last one was my last kid one. This is actually going to be my last kid one.
Okay.
Blow Pops. The gum in the Blow Pops?
Gosh.
Come on.
I feel sad that I didn't think of that.
I know.
I'm impressed and proud of you. Man, again, watermelon.
Ooh.
A watermelon blow pop
good.
or a blue raspberry pop. Whoa, blow pop. Row pop.
Mine are watermelon, strawberry. I don't like the classic cherry.
I would have it. I don't remember. I would maybe need to have it now.
And what is you said blue raspberry?
Yeah, blue raspberry.
I don't think I've had that one.
Again, your mouth it's a real commitment.
Woo, you are cutting up that roof of your mouth like it is your job.
And your lips and your tongue and your mouth are blue for an eternity.
Mm-hmm. That is a commitment, but so good.
Oh man, I kind of want to find a blow pop.
I know, they're really good.
Where would one find
those?
those?
There's bags of blow pops still at the store. That white bag.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am missing out.
Mm-hmm. They're still available.
All right.
Okay, what's next on your list?
Well, we talked about Chiclet, and I said my thoughts on hard gum, but I feel like we'd be remiss to not just talk about a gumball machine.
Oh, of course. Now, are you talking like the big honker gumball machines or like the smaller, reasonably sized gumballs?
Are we talking about the machines big or small or the gums big or small?
I believe if the machine's bigger, the gum tends to be bigger.
Yeah, I think, I think go big.
Okay, same.
I love the big tall gumball where then it's like on a roller coaster journey all the way down.
And usually some lights. Found at your local Celebration Cinema or Regal Cinema usually.
I was gonna say at the skating rink.
Oh, at the skating rink too. Very nice.
Yeah.
Although, can you imagine how many times gum has rolled down that thing and no one has cleaned that.
Yeah.
And then you're sticking your dirty paws in there and grabbing out a piece of gum and then shoving it in your mouth.
That's what I feel about Chiclets too. All of it. It's just a little too handsy of a food experience. You know?
Yeah, I get it. Okay, next on my list, we're going full adult here. Okay, Trident.
That was next on my list.
But let me be very specific. I'm going to say get the blue package, and in your mind, you're going to think, oh, she's talking about original. No, I am not. My favorite is Trident Peppermint. It also comes in a dark blue packaging, but you have to make sure that on the packaging there are red and white mints attached. That is Trident Peppermint, and that's the flavor you want.
This is so specific.
I'm telling you, it's my favorite gum of all of the gums.
Okay, because I'll like Orbit. I'll say they don't always have all the flavors.
Yep.
Is that when you find Trident? Is that always one of the ones available?
It's not always.
So you kind of have to hunt for it. Okay.
I usually get mine in an 8-pack on Amazon just because I know I'm going to work through it. So I just go ahead and buy it there. But if you're at the store, just always do a little quick double check and see if there's peppermint. Because I'm telling you, if you haven't had that one, it's the best one.
Okay.
Any favorite Tridents for you?
I was just usually go the original dark blue.
Yeah.
But now I want to try peppermint.
I know. I'm telling you.
Especially because you don't like spicy. I feel shocked.
This one's, well, yeah, it's not. It's a really deep mint cleansing feeling. You know, like when the harsher the mint, the more you feel clean. It feels like that.
Okay.
It's a little harsher.
It's like a good scrub down for your teeth.
Good scrub down.
Great.
Good scrub down.
Well, we talked about this at the beginning of the episode, but Wrigley Spearmint.
Right.
That's my other adult mint flavor.
Now, is that the one that's bright lime green?
Yes.
Okay.
I wouldn't call it lime green, but I think it.
But like a bright green.
Yes.
Yeah. I always love
like
that.
Like a Kermit the Frog green.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It's yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I always love that one. Mostly because of the color. I do like spearmint as a flavor, but that color I just thought was always so fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't stop listening because this is a hard candy gum.
Okay.
But if I had to choose a hard candy gum, I'm saying the best one. This is based on, we should have said this earlier in the episode. This is based on softness and how long it can stay soft before it gets hard and flavor. Okay.
So it's crunchy, then it's soft.
It's crunchy, but it turns soft and it stays soft pretty consistently through your whole chewing experience. Mentos Pure Gum.
Okay.
So it comes in one of those like plastic pop tops, and then you can just grab
like a little tiny cup.
Yep, exactly. And I'm telling you guys, I get the hard candy gum part, but if you can work through it, you have a good, long-lasting, soft chewing gum.
I don't know that I've ever had Mentos gum. Mm-hmm. I have had Mentos.
Yeah.
Candy.
I'm telling you, the Mentos gum's hiding.
Okay.
He's hiding. We need to be found.
I will try it.
Okay.
I can't say I'll like it. I think part of my hard bubble gum is I had a friend that loved bubble gum ice cream.
Oh.
So then the pieces of bubble gum were crunchy,
very hard.
And then very hard because they were frozen.
Right. Yeah.
How do you feel about bubble gum ice cream?
As a flavor?
Yeah.
I'm in.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in.
Okay, great.
I can't remember the last time I had it, but it sounds fun.
I just remember we had this little diner by our house, and my friend would put her little napkin down, and as the little pieces of gum would come out, she'd put them on the napkin.
Gosh, funny.
This feels very Fallon. And then afterwards, she would eat all the gum.
Great idea. I'm back in.
Just a bubble gum deconstruction.
Yep, I like it. Okay, Jamie, next on your list.
I am all through my list.
Okay, I just have two more.
Okay, go.
One, Icebreakers Ice Cubes gum.
Icebreakers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Again, a very nice, soft, long-lasting gum. And then last but not least, because they've decided that gum can also help you have a better, healthier lifestyle, Nicorette.
Okay.
I've never had it.
I haven't either.
But I appreciate that it's helping someone fight a bad habit.
Yeah. I like that it's available to those that need it.
Yes.
If you haven't ever had nicotine, I wouldn't suggest Nicorette as the gum you go for first.
Sure. But I just also wanted to say I like that gum is a helpful friend.
It can be, yeah.
Okay.
Fal, how old were you when you learned to blow a bubble?
I mean, elementary school.
As I was prepping for this, I was trying to think. I feel like I was 10-ish maybe.
I think I was younger. I was chewing gum.
I had a really
young.
hard, a real hard go of it. I had to work hard. It did not come easy.
Yep.
Probably also because there was a big gap in my teeth for a while when I was little.
hate to see it.
So,
but so cute.
So cute. Sure. Yeah. We're going to use air quotes on so cute.
She was so cute. You've seen her pictures. Okay, y'all. I think that's it for bubblegum. We hope you've heard some of your favorites. Again, always go over to the Snack Show Pod Instagram. Let us know the gum that's your favorite that we need to try if we haven't mentioned it. But before we leave, I'm really curious. I want to know, what's your snack of the week?
Come on, karaoke girl. Sing it.
Snack of the week. Snack of the week. My hand is on my ear, as Mario would do. Snack of the week.
I don't know that this is
She's the snack of the week.
If this lines up at all with our audio, I'm going to be so impressed.
I think our listenership just dropped off just because the dissonance of my singing versus the Snack Show song is too hot to handle. Okay, Jamie, what is your snack of the week?
Okay, it is summertime, and I'm just going to give you guys a hot tip. Strawberries in your salad.
Sure. 100%.
I have been doing that, and man, it's so good, and I kind of forgot.
Oh, with what kind of dressing? That's the
poppy seed.
Yes. That poppy seed vinaigrette.
I'm telling you,
y'all.
you make mine's just poppy seed dressing. It's not a vinaigrette.
Oh.
It's a little.
Is it a creamy base?
Kind of, yeah, but it's not
always.
But it's not milk based.
Oh, okay.
I love I wish I could think of the name of I can see it. It's a glass bottle. They've got like a honey mustard and a poppy seed. It's a brand at Kroger. I'll find it and put it on the internet, everyone.
Is it Ken's? I always see his.
No.
Come to my mind.
So anyways, I've been putting strawberries in my salad. And if you have ever thought mixing fruit and vegetables weird, I'm here to tell you that it's not.
It's not.
So strawberries in my salad is my snack of the week.
I love that so much.
We're just in our strawberry season.
We are.
Our strawberry era.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
Okay, Fal, what's your snack of the week?
I have this thing. I'm going to hold it up. It is a calendar that says Life Hacks 2023, and each day is a new life hack. And let me just read to you. This is Wednesday, May 17th.
Okay.
This is my snack of the week. Want to make Nutella popsicles? Mix 2 cups of Cool Whip, 6 tablespoons of Nutella, and 1 cup of milk. Pour into popsicle molds, freeze, and enjoy. Now, don't tell me that does not sound amazing.
Sounds delish.
Nutella popsicles?
Have you been saving that since May for us?
Well, yeah, I have.
Okay, great.
Yeah. I am no excuses that I haven't tried it yet because I've been holding on for so long. But I have popsicle molds at my house.
You do? My mom has those, and I've thought sometimes I would make like iced tea popsicles. Like I just figure I need I need that in my life.
Well, you come on over.
Okay,
we
great.
gotta make this. We gotta make these.
Cool Whip. Oh, I guess the milk makes it. I was like, I don't know how you put Cool Whip in a popsicle mold in it.
Sure.
Do you know like how it gels?
Yeah. I think you got to mix all those ingredients together and then pour them in.
Got it.
Mm-hmm. So we're gonna try it. We'll let you know.
Chocolate pop.
A chocolate pop. A choc pop.
Yep.
That's it. Okay. Before we leave, we have a listener snack of the week. Y'all responded well when we asked for more snacks of the week, so we appreciate you guys. Keep them coming. This one is from our friend Finley. I don't know. We don't know if it's your Finley or not.
Okay.
We have to see.
I'm very curious. Either way, I love a Finley.
Of course. We always love a Finley. Here we go. Finley, what is your snack of the week?
Hi, my name is Finley, and I am 7 years old, and my snack of the week is watermelon. I love it because there is a lot of it to cool, and it's a great way to cool it down in the summer, and there's a lot of it in my birthday time, which is in July, and so that is my snack of the week.
Woo! Finley, girl, say it again.
I love that.
She had so much sass. I appreciate her so much.
Her birthday is this month, and she's just ready to go.
Happy birthday, Finley. I hope you get 3 watermelons for your birthday.
Yes. It would be so fun to have a summer birthday and be able to have watermelon. What a treat.
It would be.
Man, Finley's got a lot of personality, and I am here for it.
We need her on the pod. If we ever do a watermelon episode, we are calling her up.
Yep, she needs to be our phone a friend.
All right, guys. Check out our show notes. Check out the sponsors for this episode. Check out our Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, all the places you can find us. Jamie, what do you have to tell them?
I'll eat more snacks before then. Bye, guys.